Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Final Fantasy II. I accidentally took one step, found a soldier, and Lerp got crit for 37 damage. Isn't that just the way it goes? Well, good job, Lerp, I guess. There is one more element about Final Fantasy II that I realize I forgot to mention. And that is that Final Fantasy II has terrible dungeon design. Yes, the maps themselves are terrible. And you will get to see very shortly what I mean. Most of the mapping is actually perfectly fine. I honestly don't have an objection to most of the dungeon map layouts. But there is one element to Final Fantasy II dungeons that is absolutely indefensible from a design standpoint. Which, given the encounter rate of this game, may take me another 6 years to actually get to, but, I mean, that's just normal. And yes, I will be trying to prioritize getting every single treasure from every single dungeon, because I'm going to need it. As you saw in the item shop last time, there are places in this game where you can just buy Phoenix Downs, ethers, and even elixirs. So, yeah. Having a ton of money at the end game is ridiculously valuable. And I would very much prefer to have that advantage. Good job, Bob. The enemies will definitely appear in larger groups in the dungeons. And in general, I'm not going to be trying to play for efficiency and skill increases inside dungeon settings. That is just asking for trouble. If I need to grind, I can safely grind outside of dungeons in easily accessible locations. It's just much better of an idea. Not bad. Okay. Down we go. Oh, that's a lot of goblin guards. Okay, Benwu, you are up. Go ahead and hit that one in the back with a fire spell, and please tell me that your fire is actually good enough to kill. Because I do not want that many goblins firing off bows. Thank you. Good job, Bob. I'm very glad that you took that bow. I'm also glad you took that one. Hopefully your HP will increase. You are still definitely lagging behind in the HP department. Yep, Bob's HP and stamina increased. That is good news. More goblin guards. Easily dealt with. Most of them can't even hurt me. Which, personally, I think is hilarious. Good job, Minwoo. We're all very proud of you hitting that thing with your stick. Alright, Lerpin Bob's HP has increased yet again. There's some eye drops. This goes so much faster than it does on the NES, which is another reason that I wanted to play this version. If you saw my Final Fantasy series, then you know that speed was not exactly a key feature of the NES Final Fantasy games. Although, I did very, very much love playing Final Fantasy 1. And as tedious as it is, I think I'm actually going to really enjoy playing this as well. Okay, that is still a lot of goblins. Oof, that hurt. But could you have shot somebody else? Like, I really don't care if you're, you know, attacking Minwoo. It doesn't help me. It's a very strange RPG where you really want them to attack your character with the lowest max HP because it's beneficial. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm probably going to reach a point in this game where even bosses go down very quickly. Minwoo finally leveled up that fire spell. That is excellent. Now Minwoo can start working on that lightning spell. Eventually, Quill is going to turn into my incredibly powerful spellcaster. Okay. Now I will get to show you why the dungeon design in this game is terrible. Here, I have 4 doors. This door will take me onward. The other doors, well, they're not going to really take me anywhere of interest. But it's worse than that. Every dungeon in this game is filled with rooms like this, where you will walk through a door and find yourself nearly in the middle of a room that looks exactly like this. Exact same shape. The only thing that's going to be different is the tile set. Now, obviously, I just have to turn and walk out of the room. But the thing about these rooms, let's call them trap rooms, is that they have absurdly high encounter rates. It is not at all uncommon to have 1 or even 2 enemy encounters just to walk out of a trap room. And in this dungeon alone, I believe there's something like 6 of these trap rooms, and 3 of them right here at the start. That is what I mean when I say that this place has terrible dungeon design. And that is going to be a consistent feature of dungeons in this game from now on. All the way up to the very end of the game, this is just the way that trap rooms are going to be. And there's just nothing that can be done about that. So, as I play this game, I will be referencing maps as I go along. Because if I don't, I will probably end up adding more than an hour of playtime to this series just from going into every single trap room looking for traps. And I am noticing that I am not hurting these things at all. So let's try some magic spells instead. Good job, Minwoo. We're all very proud of you. So yeah, Quill will be able to beat these easily enough with a level, 2 or 3 Blizzard? Yeah. Not bad at all. There's a door. It leads to a trap room. Yeah. Are you surprised? Here's 3 more doors. All but one of them lead to trap rooms. Are you surprised? Oy. Even this first dungeon is actually pretty big, honestly. This is the last treasure chest on this level. So now... Ooh, crap. Alright, getting ambushed from this group is not good. I'm actually low enough now that once I am done with this fight, I'm really going to want to heal. Okay, so Lerp is dead. That's okay, Minwoo has a life spell. We'll be fine. Come on, guys, let's beat him up. And Minwoo. You might as well bring back Lerp. Thank you, sir. Alright, 13 health for Lerp. And we will have Minwoo drop a level 8 cure on the party. Now everyone's fully healed, although that did cost me a lot of MP off of Minwoo to do all that. Alright. Looks like we found all the workers. Slave. Yes, I am here to save all of you. Lerp, it's you! You remember me, don't you? Paul, greatest thief in the world? Am I ever glad to see you? This is Yosef's daughter, Nellie. I think that bastard Borgen's been holding her hostage to threaten Yosef. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out this was where the mithril was coming from easy enough. So I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me, of all people. Well, I know what I'm in over my head. So long, but don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. Bye, guys. Alright. So we saved them all. We're down on the next level. There's actually some pretty good treasure on this level. Well, a good treasure. There's also another trap room. Yep. Maximum HP increased. Thank you, Lerp and Bob. We got a fire toe, which means that now Quill can learn fire. I actually really want to get a lot of spells on Quill and really level up their levels. That is for something later on. But suffice to say, if I want to make the maximum use out of some of the stuff I'll get in the late game, I want Quill loaded with high-level spells. That's a trap room. Yeah, come on. It's a shame all the trap room crap is in this game too, because otherwise I actually think that the dungeon design is really pretty good, actually. This is actually the very first game to feature this enemy design. The balloons, which in modern Final Fantasy we of course know as bombs. This was where they first appeared. And there will actually be a number of enemies that we will see in this game whose general designs are still used in games to this day. Alright. Just right up here. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. You can do it. That's a trap room. Come on. Oh, great. Bob got shot with a bow. Actually, that's a good thing, isn't it? This game is so strange. Like, you just... To be efficient at it, you have to play it very differently. And you just have to prioritize... Oh... I didn't realize this chest had a monster. Oh, crap. Okay, holy crap. I do not know how strong this thing is, so I need to prioritize treating this as if it's a boss. Holy crap! That did nothing! Bob just hit it for 14! Oh, but that's okay, because Quill killed it. Do you see what I mean about this game being inconsistent? Because that sort of stuff is going to happen continuously as I play. So, yes, I do have the teleport tome. And we're going to give that to Quill, so now I will be able to teleport out of dungeons. It also works, and I say works, you know, with an asterisk. It also works as an instant death spell. Kinda. I mean, it just zaps enemies out of a fight. But as with most instant death spells, it's really not something that's worth relying on majorly. Generally, anything it's going to work on is something that you weren't really going to have any trouble fighting in the first place. This, on the other hand, though, is actually a pretty good opportunity. Because I can't hurt them. At least not with my physical attacks. So, I am just going to sit here and hit on this thing for a while and use it as a chance to level up my skills. Ah, or Quill can kill it in one axe attack. I mean, I guess that's also a possibility. I was actually about to just put the game into, like, turbo mode and just let it sit, come back after 5 minutes, and have leveled up a bunch of my weapon skills. Okay, so the one on the right is a trap room. The one on the left leads to the boss. And I am in pretty good shape to take on the boss, assuming I can hurt it at all. Heh, rebels. Never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. Well, if you think you're getting mithril, you're right. My mithril blade! Straight through your heart. Yeah, okay. Okay. No screwing around here. We're going to use our powerful spells. We're going to have Minwu throwing out heals. Yikes, 34 damage. I'm not actually sure how much health he has. I literally don't know if I nearly killed him on the first turn, or if that was like nothing. Holy crap, that hurt. Come on. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And we got a mithril axe out of it, which I can now immediately put onto Quill. Oh god. I nearly doubled his attack. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, I found the mithril. Yeah, I'm sure one treasure chest's worth of mithril is enough in order to completely arm and armor an entire army. Not bad at all. Ooh, I can go in the water. I didn't actually know that. Quill, it is actually up to you now. Your job is to teleport us back out of this dungeon. And I'm willing to bet it'll make us do that one floor at a time, won't it? Let's see. Or is it just going to be a full exit? It is a full exit. And it also put his HP down to 9. Oh, is that what the teleport spell does in this game? It hurts you when you use it? Yep, that seems to be the case. But, if I keep doing this for a couple of minutes, I can level up my teleport skill, which will make it hurt me less when I teleport out of a dungeon. But in the meantime, since it's hurting him, I can use Lerp to heal him and level up his cure spell while I level up Quill's teleport spell. So, yes, if I actually sat here doing this long enough, it would in fact be possible, using exploits just like this, to end up giving myself a level 16 instant death spell immediately after finishing the very first dungeon in the game. Yeah. Now, it would not be especially useful, given the limitations of how much MP I actually have, but it would accomplish something. And as you can see, I've just leveled up Cure, and I think I'm pretty close to leveling up Teleport as well. which also has the added benefit of costing less and less health when I use it. This game is absolutely full of ways to break it. And to its credit, though, it also encourages and rewards you for breaking the game by giving you a less tedious time. And that's something about it I actually kind of like. Assuming that was, in fact, their intention. If that had never actually been their intention, then wow, did they screw up. But I give the design team a little bit of the benefit of the doubt with many of the design choices for this game. And that's because I really like a lot of elements of its core system on a conceptual level. And I really want them to not be as stupid as many of them turn out to be in execution. Let's see here. So now that we are out of the dungeon, we can put Quill in the back row again. You can see how much slower skill gains with weapons get once you get to level 4 and beyond. Quill's still good with the axes, hasn't gone up at all. And for some reason, Minwoo is now leading the pack with his nearly level 4 staff skill. Please stop shooting me. And all of this just from beating people with our fists. Yeah, why not? We can afford to spend a couple minutes here. Running away from the battles won't do me any good. Well, except in increasing our agility, but screw it. I'm never going to sit around running from battles for 3 or 4 hours long enough to actually increase everyone's agility to absurd levels. I just don't see any reason to dedicate myself to that. And if I'm not going to end up maxing my agility anyway, then I might as well just mostly ignore it. Also, I just realized how rich I'm going to be when I get back to town. I'll be able to afford a whole bunch of weapons and armor and spells, no problem. Minwoo, why don't you see if we can get you that thunder spell leveled up? Good job, Minwoo. Excellent work. Alright, that's the falls, so I'm still not back at Salamand yet. Just have to fight some more plants along the way. Not sure why we're bothering. We could probably just, walk around them. Generally, plants are not known for being able to stalk a large territory. And we are back. Oh, silly goblins. Do you really think you're a threat to me anymore? Excellent. Alright, I made it. That is the first dungeon done. And all things considered, I think I'm doing pretty good. What with my sitting on 4,000 gold. This has been a good start to Final Fantasy II. I look forward to playing more. And I will see you all on the next one.